Done. Let's watch it. Today's video is sponsored by Raycon. Raycon is co-founded by Ray J. They provide innovative earbud designs with quality audio at prices that don't break the bank. Raycon earbuds are Siri and Alexa compatible. They give you 8 hours of playtime and 32-hour battery life. I like to wear my Raycons when I'm editing videos so I can stay in the zone. Also, I like sponsorships so I can buy new keyboards. They also offer 3 different sound profiles to customize your listening experience: pure sound, balanced sound, and bass sound. Raycon's everyday earbuds look, feel, and sound better than ever. They have optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit, which makes them super comfortable, and they never ever budge. It's no wonder Raycon's everyday earbuds have over 50,000 5-star reviews. Thank you to Raycon for sponsoring this episode. Go to buyraycon.com/offtherange for 15% off your order. Brought to you by Raycon. That's RAYCON.com/offtherange for 15% off your order. Hi, welcome to Off the Ranch. As you can probably guess, I'm about to pour some I'm about to keep forming and then get ready to pour some concrete here. I was trying to figure out where we wanted to keep our trash cans, and I think this is the best spot. The problem is it's on the edge of the house. You can probably hear some wind right now. This corner gets windy, so we've been keeping the trash cans around the front because I had set them here and they blew over in the wind. So I was thinking, we used to have them here. I was thinking if they're up close to your house, be a little less likely to blow over. If they're on some concrete, less likely. And then if we put some walls up, we get some of the stone we use for this house, make walls on both sides, then these things won't blow over, trash won't blow out of them. It'll be great. So forming that. But I'm gonna have to take a break real quick because I just got a call. A very exciting call. El Dorado, my 1964 Chevrolet Impala, is done at the Lowrider shop, getting its hydraulics very much upgraded. So we have the trailer hooked up right now. We are heading to pick up El Dorado, and just get ready, Demolitia. It's gonna blow your mind. Dude, doing a burnout and doing this is gonna be so dumb. So good. So we got more batteries, more pumps, bigger pumps, and then the whole frame totally wrapped, strengthened, so we don't bend the frame in half whenever we're bouncing it and everything. So it won't bounce that good with an engine in, because we've got to put a lot more weight up front, but should still bounce with an engine while we're freaking driving around in a burnout competition. Pretty happy right now. left USA Motorsports, we have an Impala. So they actually put a bunch of batteries in the trunk. I'm a little worried about the way it's riding right now because we don't have an engine in it, and we put it on forward, so all the weight's in the back, but we put it all the way to the front, a big heavy trailer. I'm just gonna try to feel it out, make sure I don't feel light in the back end. Could be a little bit sketchy, but assuming we make it home, dude, this thing's gonna be freaking gnarly. So Saturday, September 10th, we will be in Bowling Green, Kentucky for Holly LS Fest, and this car is gonna do the best burnout you've ever seen. It'll definitely be the best burnout any lowrider has ever done before. We're probably gonna break some stuff. Ideally, nothing really expensive, but you know what? We're going all out. I want gold. This car is gold, so it deserves a gold medal. So I'm gonna go out like throwing caution to the wind, throwing my tires to the sky, and we are going to try to get first place in the Holly LS Fest burnout competition. I would love to see you there. You should really go. If you're anywhere near Kentucky, get over there, come see me. You can meet me, you can check out the lowrider. It's gonna be great. Also, the weekend before, we're gonna be in Bristol, Tennessee at Cletus and Cars with the Ranch Tang, and I think I'm gonna bring El Cromino too. So if you can't make it out to Bowling Green, come see us at Cletus and Cars. We got 2 events, 2 weekends in a row with 3 different cars, and that's 4 times cooler than anything else you could be doing. Only used to recover stuck vehicle, never used to pull a load. We're recovering a stuck Impala. We're definitely not gonna pull it though, that's for sure. We have a 6.4 Impala back at the shop. She needs a few things, namely an engine. And then we're gonna do some tasteful mods to the engine as well, coming up probably later this week. Right now we're just gonna try to get it in the shop. I'm gonna use a Can-Am to pull her in there. Everybody's gonna be like, Matt, you have a dually, why wouldn't you just pull it with that? We gotta get in between the lifts in here, so I gotta have something small and nimble, just like me. Next episode, engine in the lowrider. It's gonna be sweet. Also, this just happened. Roman just texted me and said, hey, I still got this green Toyota pickup. If you guys don't remember, we have a 1983 Toyota pickup that we did as a giveaway, and the guy picked the money instead of the truck, because you could win money or the truck, and we made the money too high, which we realized. So we are actually just going to give it away at Bristol, Cletus and Cars. So this video is about getting the lowrider, which if you go to Bristol, you will not see the lowrider, but you'll see the Ranch Tang and the El Cromino and the green 83 Toyota, and one of you will drive the green Toyota home. We will not be taking it home, you will. So we're gonna probably just, everyone who buys a shirt, I'm not sure how this is gonna work, so this is subject to change, but I think everyone who buys a shirt probably gets an entry. And at the end of the 2-day event, we will pick a winner and give away the Toyota truck. It's gonna be great. Somebody's gonna drive away in a freaking awesome, classic Toyota pickup. This should be done a certain way, and I know I'm not doing it that certain way. Taking those risks myself, you know. This just has to hold some trash cans up and a little bitty rock wall. So this thing is going to slant that way with the driveway here. So you have to think about water and all that kind of stuff. And you also don't want water sitting up against the house. So it's slanting this way, so it'll run down that way, same as the driveway, be totally even there. And we have her angling this way as well, so water will run down this way into the driveway, out that way, away from our house. We have some weep holes here under the rock, but this is the garage, the actual floor of the garage. The concrete slab is like right here. I'm still gonna keep it below those weep holes though, just so there's not water sitting in the wall, even though it wouldn't hurt anything because it's all just stone and rock down there. But we're going to keep the level down here, right below the weep hole and angled away from the wall. Should be perfect. I dumped some rocks down here. I'm gonna smooth those out, and then I'm gonna start dumping concrete and fill this section first. It was just complicating my brain too much because I was gonna make this all level with the driveway. This is actually gonna have to be lower than the driveway because the driveway comes up really high here above the level of the weep holes. So this one's gonna be dropped down and this one's gonna be level, and it was just hurting my brain trying to figure out how to do this all in one pour. And I was also worried, I don't have a big mixer coming. I'm doing this all by hand, and so I was worried that by the time I got like halfway done, it would already be hardening. So I'm just gonna do one half first and then come back and do this half. So I got my forms up, they'll hold, and I'll smooth it all out, finish this, and then go to this, I think. Nailed it. And just like that, we have poured our first spot of concrete here. We went over it with just a magnesium float first to kind of knock all the rocks to the bottom and bring all like the cream to the top, is what they call it. And we used our big plane there across the top to try to get everything flat in between that board and this board, and with the existing concrete here. I'm waiting for it to set up a little more. So you can see this side is a little higher than this side, and so this side's a little wetter. It's sucking kind of, the water is kind of drifting this way, and the ground is kind of sucking the water out of it. And so it's starting to dry, but you can see it's still wet. Just waiting for it to get a little bit drier. Probably gonna wait like, hey, wait like 20, I'm not sweaty. It rained right before y'all came out here. I'm gonna wait like 20 minutes probably, and check it again and see if it's ready for our second kind of float. Just trying to get it all nice and flat. Put a nice round edge in between the sidewalk there and along the edge there. Hey, you want to put your handprints in this?
Yes.
Not yet. We got to wait for it to get a little bit harder, and then we'll put our handprints in it. It just it rained. Someone came by and drove a truck and splashed a puddle on me. I'm not sweaty.
It's really wet over here.
Yeah. See, the rain. It rained right here. This is an edger. It's set up a little more. And you can see, just with one pass, it kind of makes that look nicer. So just sort of smooth that out. Go back and forth. I am no concrete pro, so watch someone else's video if you actually want to do this yourself. But yeah, that looks a little better. We're gonna do the same thing here to kind of break it up from the slab. Now, this concrete slab for our driveway is not straight, so this is a nice straight board that I'm using here and make a nice edge. This one I'm gonna have to kind of do what I can. See, like I'm on the concrete right now, because it was, you know, it had a lot of that kind of stuff in it. So it's not gonna be a perfect edge here. We're just gonna do what we can on this side. There's my edge all the way around. This part made it super hard. This was way easier. Now I'm just gonna kind of go over the whole top here and make her nice and flat. I'll be back in just a second, ideally when this looks like $1 million or 2 million. You never know. Oh, okay, back to 1 million. You're gonna do your hands right here. Go ahead, put them in. All right, now try to push down a little bit. Try to push down really evenly. I'm gonna help you here. How's it feel?
It feels weird.
So I've never done this before. I don't know if this is too early or not. It's still kind of wet, but I was worried if we waited too long, wouldn't be able to do it. Kind of do a little tiny shakes to not move much, but see if they can get any deeper. Okay, pull them out really slow.
Wow.
I think we should have waited a little bit longer, but that's pretty good. Go wash your hands off, and then let's wait a little longer and just stick your hands back in that same spot. I think that's good though. You're gonna do yours right here, Link. Same spacing away from the edge. Same, just try to put them just like Annie's, wider fingers. All right, now pull them up really slow. Okay, oh, yours worked better. Maybe we should get Annie to do hers again. Yep, just right there, not overlapping Annie's. Go for it. Just kind of shimmy them down, try to get a little deeper. Try to get your palms down a little bit. Looks like your fingers are deep enough. Just try to get your palms down. Okay, pull them up slow.
It feels so
nice.
weird.
All right, Annie, come do yours. I think if you do yours a little deeper, it'll be perfect and we'll be done. Nice. Well, yours went real deep.
Oh my god.
Real slow. All right, perfect. We did it. Nice. That's gonna be hard to drive our trash cans over. Probably shouldn't have done it that deep. But it looks awesome. Check out this sketchiness. So now I need to fill in this. I need to wait till that dries before I can pull that board out, because I need that board out so the next slab goes right up to it. But I also need to fill in this, because this is way higher than that. Like probably 10 inches higher, and I don't want to come all the way up here because then I'll cover up that weep hole, which again, I don't think that would matter, but I just want to do it right. So I'm actually going to make a wall here, because that's all, it's, you know, it's 5 inches thick of slab, and then just dirt under there. I need a wall to go down like a foot here. So I'm going to pour this separately as well. And I tried to hammer in some stakes here into the ground, but like there's some spillover from this slab, and so like it's all concrete down under the dirt. So I can't hammer anything in here. So I just piled a bunch of rocks on this side, and then I have this contraption right here to hold it on this side to keep it, so basically it can't move either way. I think. It's a little sketch, and I'm just gonna pour concrete in there and see if I can make it work. Hey, what do you think? Good idea or no? Are your toenails pink? Demo, we've talked about this. You're a boy. You can't have pink painted toenails. These girls get a hold of you and they're like, you know what we should do? paint Demo's toenails the girliest colors we can think of. It's hardened a bit. Kids are writing their initials. I think I have this ready. I just realized though it's gonna be like impossible to pour that in, but I'm gonna do my best to fill that hole because I gotta pour it out of this. I made it extra watery, so it'll hopefully go up under there. I think it's not too watery. We'll see. This is actually working better than I expected. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it all the way up, a little bit below this, but all the way up to the top on that side, and then kind of have it rake down a little bit. And then let it set for a little bit. Let this keep setting, and I'll take both those off, fill the middle. We're freaking done. Dang, look at that Texas sunset. About 45 minutes has passed since I talked to you guys last. This is what we got going over here. That will be the finished product there. I'm not gonna be able to do this tonight because the sun is already down and that is not dry enough to take that wall down. This one probably is, but there's no need to take it down now and risk it because I can't do this anyway. So tomorrow morning, I'm gonna come back and I'll see you guys and we'll pull these forms down, see what we got. I think that one will look okay. It was kind of hard to smooth it out because I don't have like a big pad. Like this one, I can go all the way across it and get it nice and smooth. I was kind of stuck in a little corner there, but I think it'll work for what we need. I cut this so it's ready to sit down in there. I didn't really show y'all. That one had it too. This one has it as well. Got this ready to sit down in there. I'm gonna get some rocks to throw on the bottom there. So this thing will sit up off the dirt and I'll get some more bags of concrete ready. And then first thing tomorrow, we'll pour another little slab there, knock this out, pour a slab, and then we'll be done. Got the kids' initials all put in here. That was something we actually wanted to do when the driveway was going in, but they did that while the kids were at school or something. They did it to where the timing just didn't work out. So this was perfect that now my kids' handprints will be here forever. It's pretty sweet. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, Demolitia. Whoopsh. We're gonna take this out, see how she looks after a night of curing. Man, that one's in there good. Some really strong guy must have hammered that into the ground. Dang, it's stuck in there good. I'm using a board to hammer my hammer. Oh, it's cracking. Should have done that. Big mistake. It's time for some concrete. We are poured. So this is the first stage where it's just like super wet still, and I just kind of rough smoothed it all out, and then I'm gonna let it set for like 20 minutes. I'm gonna come smooth it out a little bit again, and then you let it set for like 20 more minutes, and then you come out and do like your final pass on it. I think I got the level right. It's still angling this way and this way, so any water, water shouldn't land there a whole lot. The runoff from the driveway all goes this direction away from it, so it'll only be rain that actually hits that, which is not gonna be much. There is a weep hole there, but it's down about ½ inch to an inch below that, and it should run out here first. You can see the water actually coming off the top of this concrete right now, and it is just running all the way to the back and then running down this way, which is perfect. This is done for now. That obviously is still really dark. It's gonna cure to be about this color, and then we'll build some rock walls on top of that when it's all done, and we'll have a place to put our trash cans right here. I'm gonna buy a big hose reel to go right there to keep our water hose, and this thing is freaking good. Speaking of freaking good, I look freaking good. Lots more stuff coming with the Lowrider. I wanted to spend a bunch of time on it yesterday, I just didn't have time, but we're gonna throw an engine in that probably tomorrow morning, and we will film that and bring you guys along with. Demo, can you help me put that engine in the Lowrider? It's gonna be a lot of work, and you seem like a really hard worker. Grunt if you want to come. Okay, all right. You can just stay here, take a nap. It's fine. Love ya. Bye. Whoa!
Wait, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mare.